Hello. Hello. Hello, all of my peoples. Shalom. Namaste. Hello. Howdy, Samantha Thompson. Welcome, Lillian Gonzalez. Tristan Yu. Will Kincaid. Welcome to the way station. Welcome to the afterlife, Saya, Daisuke, and good old rock and roll. Welcome, Shitpost Club and Nerd Gamer. Welcome. It's so good to see you, Alexandros and Tristan. Aura, Steel Wolf. Welcome, Dick Clutcher. Dick Clutcher, we have a very special place for you to go for your next life. Now, everybody, pay attention. You have left the world of the living. You are now in the way station, a place between the next world and the old one you just came from. The way station is like nirvana, the guff, limbo. Hello, CB Fall. I have a special place for you to go to in your next life. Ooh. Now, listen to me closely. You are with me. Okay. Hello from Ohio. Mess. Well, there's lots of places to go in Ohio in the next life, but not many places to be alive in Ohio since Ohio State lost last week to those horrible Michigan Wolverines. Oh, how the way station was full after that. And let me explain that one more time to everybody. The way station is a place, not heaven, not hell, not earth. No, no, no. A place like the Guff from ancient Jewish stories. It's like limbo, a place in between the living and the dead. It's like nirvana, a peaceful, wonderful place that you all can come together, stand and wait in line, and be processed through the bureaucracy of the afterlife. No, purgatory is actually kind of a bad place. This is actually a good place. Well, relatively speaking, good. Because we're going to help you find your next life. So what you need to do is tell me where you want to live, where you want to be born in your next life. And we will start with Anonymous Mess. I'm sorry you have passed and you are in the next life, Anonymous Mess, but where would you like to go in your new life and start over? Do you have a suggestion? Osaka, Japan is very good this time of year to be born. Beijing, China is another good place. Somewhere beautiful. Let me look up. Anonymous Mess would like to go somewhere beautiful. Oh, yes, Orlando, Florida. In your next life, we will send you, Anonymous Mess, to Grand Orlando, Florida. Yes, the home of Disney World and Harry Potter Land, where you can ride all the rides and drink ale with Harry Potter and swing your little tiny, what is it? What do they call it? A wand around. Woo, 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 woo. In Harry Potter Land. So, there you go. Now, with Hagrid, yes. I think when you're dead, you're dead. Shitpost Club. The names of these people today. There's no more Rogers, Johns, Richards, or Dicks. Nope, we have Shitpost. That's okay. I still love you, and you're welcome here in the Way Station. Welcome. Yes. Oh, Haya Mess wants to go to North Korea. That can be arranged. We have an express soul departure for North Korea available, and you're on your way. Press of a button. North Korea has another soul to torment. Anyone else for North Korea? How about you, Andrew Noland? Yes, hello. I am not the master of this place. I am strictly a bureaucrat who sends you off to the next place. Let's see. Snacks Max the Rax. From Germany, where would you like to go in your next life? Let me know. I'm so glad I help Shitpost Club sleep every night. And I'm glad I got to say your name several times here in the Way Station. See. Let's see. Saya Diactite wants to go to the disco era. So we will send you to Manhattan Island, New York City, where they still play a little disco on a Saturday night. Aura Steel Wolf would go. I missed where you wanted to go. Let's see. Hi. Hello. Please wait in line. The queue forms right there. Let's see. Will Kincaid would like to go to Carey Island, I think. It went by too fast. And don't forget, any donations made to the Way Station help to place poor innocent souls in the next life and make them a happy, happy, joy, joy world. So any donations given to the Way Station help to bring sleep and comfort to the babies as they go into their next life. Oh, Hayden wants to go to the middle of the deserts in Mongolia. That can be arranged. Nope, you're done, Big Fuf. Kaput, you're out. Holy moly, I'm glad you're a big fan. Do you like my big, luscious beard? Ooh, so sexy. Ooh. Or do you like my squinty Popeye looking eye? I need a monocle to make it look better. Actually, let me get out my spectacles. Well, hello there, sexy people. The line forms there. Oops, I can't read. I can't see with them on. Well, that's great. Good old rock and roll. What did you want? Oh, Will Kincaid, you died from eating too much cake. That's what you get for eating all that cake after midnight. You choked on your own vomit. Gluttony will get you nowhere. Remember that, Will Kincaid, and thank you so much for the $5 donation. We will use it to send Octowave to Dirk McQuickly from The Rules. Oh, well, that's nice. Thank you. Will Kincaid, you've been up here before. You didn't last very long, but hopefully in the next life you'll make it past 30. And of course, anybody that wants to go to Canada, we have lots of openings up there. Not that anybody hates comedy, or Canada comedy. I called it Canada comedy. I mean, it's the home of William Shatner and Jim Carrey, so it's not all bad. It's just, Yes. Well, I know, Will. Please work harder at life. Your family needs you, Will Kincaid. Yes, I do know. Your Canadian puppet short films, and it is funny. Ah, Richard's here. Everybody say hello to Richard in the comments section. Say hello to Richard. Ah, look. Jessica Warman is here. I wonder where she would like to go into the next life. Because this one is a real dumpster fire. Hello, Richard. Richard is one of our frequent flyers. Right now he's stuck in Österreich in Europe, but he's doing quite well there. I don't know why, Richard, you keep coming back to the way station. It's like not a revolving door. I mean, we do have a revolving door on the place, but it's not a revolving door. Ah, yes, of course, puppet films. I love you so much. I want to send you to Ontario, Canada. Oh, Jonathan Thorson is ASMR is here. Who else? You have to get in line, though, everybody. Holy moly. Let's see. Retro Wave. I love good old classic rock and roll, and I love original country and western music, like the great Bill Anderson, like poor folks. We want nothing but poor folks. The Bill Anderson Christmas album from 1968 is one of my favorite Christmas albums. Uh-oh, Will Kincaid. I would like to go to Carey Island, Donbass occupied Ukraine. Okay. Thank you for the donation, Will Kincaid. I will get right on that. Okay, we're going to send Jessica Warman to New Zealand or Greece. Let's see. I do have an opening in Greece. Athens, Greece, as a matter of fact. And we are not sending Will Kincaid to Serbia. Nobody deserves that. Unless they voted for George Santos. Yeah, that's the ticket. If you voted for George Santos, unfortunately you have to go to Serbia next. I don't make the rules up. So, that's the way it works. And people from Youngstown, Ohio, they all have to go to Serbia too in the next life. You'll be good in Ireland. Good. New Zealand is available. If you would like to walk the trail to Mordor, that could be arranged. Yes. The beard is adorable, isn't it? Does anybody want to go to Holy Moly wants to go to Disneyland? I was going to say, does anybody want to go to Quebec? We have some openings in Quebec, Canada, and you can get all the poutine you want. Poutine. It's gravy and French fries and cheese curds. Ugh. Sounds grisly, but it's actually quite good. The gravy's so-so, but all the poutine you can eat. Yes, Haha Mess died from eating a poisonous insect, and it bit him on the inside of his esophagus and caused a swelling in his windpipe and crushed him from inside out, and he suffocated on his own. Yes, not poutine. Poutine. Did I say it wrong? All I know is they eat crap in Canada, and it's called poutine. Well, everybody has to be somewhere, Saya. Dikite. Unfortunately, you're in Quebec, so what can I say? Vive la France. Let's see. Let's see. Saya Dikite would like to see, can you draw symbols with your fingers, dear master? Like what? You want a dollar sign? Am I a monkey? You want the infinity symbol? I like Marmite. I love Marmite. I don't like Vegemite. Now, I know there's a slight difference, but I love Marmite. I had it in London, England in one of my past lives. I love London, England in the spring. Such a wonderful place. James, okay. Oh, I want to go to Pickerington, Ohio. Why? Jonathan Thorson, ASMR, wants to go to Pickerington, Ohio. I know people in Pickerington, Ohio. It's not the best place. It's just too much urban sprawl, if you ask me. But maybe Jonathan Thorson, ASMR, could tell me why he wants to go to Pickerington, Ohio, an area I know actually quite well. It's kind of interesting. And thank you for the donation, Jonathan Thorson. That's very kind of you. We will make many children's next lives possible through your donation. Sounds like PBS, doesn't it? Shit, I should have picked Queensland, Australia. Oh well, I'll probably be back soon if I get in trouble to eat electric boogaloo. Well, Will Kincaid's main issue is the love of pastries. Pastries have done him in several of his last lives, so I'm just saying I would stay away from the white flour. If I was you, Will. Don't live near a bakery. How did you get this job at the way station instead of being regarded again? Well, basically, it's who you vote for. It's not who you know, it's who you blow. So I voted for the wrong guy twice. And when I died, by jumping out of a 10-story window, I ended up here in the way station. And now I have to work for a living. Yeah, and that's the truth. So it pays to be an informed voter, children, and don't do any swan dives off the 10th floor, if you know what I mean. So, indeed, anonymous mess, indeed. Let's see, who else? Weirdest people I've ever met are from Pickerington, Ohio. Pickerington, Ohio is definitely one of those places. If anybody wants to go, there's plenty of openings. So, there we go. Jonathan Thorson, ASMR, is on his way to Pickerington, Ohio. And off you go. Yeah, you're not missing much. Take her advice. You're not missing much. Let's see. Yeah, there's some characters down there. That is true. The truth is what the facts are, and the facts are there are some characters in Pickerington, Ohio. By the way, do you guys like this, the way I'm talking in this, where I go, hello there. Pickerington, Ohio. Poutine. Do you like that, or would you rather I talk a little less, with a less enunciation with my speech patterns? Oh, it's very sexy. Thank you, good old rock and roll. CB Fall likes it. Good. Yes, I do. Math. So you should be like that guy in Young Frankenstein. Going, yes, Master. I have the brain, Master. I'll be normal. Master. Please come with me to the operation room, Master. The brain is being prepared now. Something like that. So, what I would like everybody to do while we're waiting in line to find out where we send everybody next. See, I think CB Falls next. What is your radio wave? What do you really do as a job? Well, I do this. I make these wonderful live videos for everyone, and then I also used to work in a power plant. I used to work in a power plant providing heating, cooling, electricity to all the good little children and boys of the world. You know, good old rock and roll wants to go to Sunnyvale Trailer Park. And Sarah Blackburn from Ohio, I would like to go to Sweden. What part of Sweden do you want to go to? Do you know? Hello, Bowie Fan 5. Springfield, Ohio is another shithole in the state of Ohio. I know some people down there. Woo! Yeah, they could just, there's this big sewer hole, and they put Springfield, Ohio, Dayton, and Cincinnati in there, and then just pushed the dirt over top, and nobody missed them. So that's my opinion of southwestern Ohio. OH. Sarah Blackburn. Anywhere the education is great. Well, then you, Sarah Blackburn, would like to go to this great state of Boston, Massachusetts. City of Boston in Massachusetts, where there's a lot of places of higher education. Saya Dykite would like to go to I'm your best moderator ever. Yes, you are. But you're not getting the Q straight. The Q is all over the place. And Springfield is full of toxic people, in my experience as well. There's that old joke. A bomb went off in... No, Pickerington's good for education, actually. Wonderful school systems. That's one thing Pickerington does have. Is Pickerington, Ohio probably has one of the best school systems in Ohio, let alone maybe the United States. And I'm being serious. That's one golden nugget about Pickerington, Ohio. But there's that old joke that a bomb went off in Springfield, Ohio. Cost $40 worth of damage. It destroyed the whole downtown. It cost $40. Anyway, I didn't tell it right, so there you go. Okay, CB Fall would like to go to London, England. We do have a few openings there. And CB Fall, you are now going to London, United Kingdom. There you go. Anybody else? Do we have another place you'd like to go? Do I see anybody want to go somewhere? Should I eat a battery? Say ooga booga for no. Ooga booga. Ooga booga. To you. Okay. Blun's Bill Collector wants to go to North Korea. Plenty of open places in North Korea. So let's see. Soldier Two-Face. You can go to North Korea too. I'm just at the place I want to... Oh, missed it. So, now, North Korea it is. Thank you for the donation, my wonderful friend Richard, who's Soldier Two-Face. North Korea it is. There you go. No, I am not a real doctor. Not at all. Okay, Tilly would like to go to Glasgow, Scotland. That can be arranged. Tilly, hold on our way. 1-2, Glasgow, Scotland for Tilly. And Sarah Blackburn would like to go to Coshocton, Ohio, a place I've spent a lot of my former life in, working at the Coshocton Power Plant in Conesville, Ohio. One of the biggest dumps I've ever had to work in for years. Coshocton's a nice town, though. No problem, Tilly. You're on your way to Glasgow, Scotland, and Coshocton, Ohio for my dear friend. And Coshocton, Ohio it is. There you go. Saya Daikite would like to go to Cookie Land. Cookie Land it is. Which Cookie Land, if you didn't know, is actually Nashville, Tennessee. Lots of bakeries there. And Will Kincaid is not allowed to go there. Too many bakeries. He'll never make it past 25 there. So, who do we have? Who is next on our list, and where would you like to go in the next life? And let me remind all of you, you are in the way station. And in the way station, it is between heaven and hell, a place of eternal limbo. Mora, where would you like to go? Let's see. Somebody wants to go to Antarctica. I missed it. West Cheshire, Kleckford, Germany is where Haha Mess wants to go. Let's see. Retro Wave wants to go to Albania. Do you remember the song from Cheers, the TV show? Albania, Albania, you border on the Adriatic. Hello, Marchko. So, what we will do is explain to you. Right now, you're in the way station, a place between heaven and hell, earth and eternity, limbo, nirvana, the guff. You're not really alive, and you're not really dead. Your soul is trapped, trying to find a new life and have your life force reinstated in the world of the living. Yes, you can stay here at the way station, and you can work right alongside me. There's lots of fun people here, like Kurt Cobain. Yeah, he's not driving everybody crazy talking about female body parts. Lake Kogalaka Hoogaloogamaka, Saudi Arabia. You can go there anytime you want. Let's go. Somebody for Saudi Arabia. Anytime I get one of those requests, I expedite it. But you can stay in the way station, yes, and work. Saudi Arabia, on your way. There you go. Yeah. Earth is a little ugly right now. Lots of war, pestilence, and rumors of war. Sound familiar? Well, I've got news for you. It's been that way since the beginning. If you guys think COVID was bad, you should have been here during the Black Plague. That was grisly. The Black Plague was pretty nice, though. We were sending them down fast, and they were coming right back. Do you want to go to Mars or Bruno Mars? Which one is it? Atlantis. Well, only if you want to reincarnate as a fish, because right now it's currently underwater. Atlantis it is, and I will make you a sturgeon. There you go. Oh, not all at once. Let's see. I seem to remember you had a crush on one of your coworkers. How did that turn out? I don't remember that. That must have been before the beard. Hello, Piano Almond. Where would you like to go? Yes, you can choose animals and a destination. I thought everybody knew that because you've all been reborn before. So if you'd like to come back as a llama in South America, Peru, somewhere like that, that's quite possible. If you'd like to be a black bear in the hills of West Virginia, IA, more power to you. But most people want to come back as human beings and go to places like Tooten. Yeah, that too. Like places like Osaka, Japan, Tokyo. Yes, a cat on Mars. Well, you'll have to wait. Elon Musk only has to shoot 20 or 30 more rockets up to get you there. But we can definitely send you to Mars, which is the launch pad for Elon Musk's new Starship. There you go. A squirrel in a shagbark hickory tree in Georgia. There you go. Westertile, Florida. Hello, Queen Janeway. Thank you for coming. And thank you for your service. It's so good to see you. Samantha Thompson, no. I want to come back as my dad's dog. Well, there you go. Anaconda and New Orleans. Good choice. Anaconda it is. Actually, that's an invasive species in New Orleans, so you better be careful. You're going to be right back here very soon. So if I was you, the anaconda in New Orleans, I would definitely keep my head down, if you get my drift. So I hope you're all enjoying this. Oh, Gothenburg, Sweden. Very nice. Thank you, Queen Janeway. I am doing well. Is everybody enjoying this live interaction? Let's have a 1 or a 2. 1 is you're happy, 2 you can't stand it. 1, are you having a good time? 2, you hate it. We have a 1. There we go. Thank you, CB Fall. Thank you, good old rock and roll. Anonymous Mess. Good. Going by very fast. Monk is very happy. Chilla Cothatherliner and Sherrock Lockwood. There you go. Dolphin Lover. Oh my. I wonder what you'd like to come back as in the next life. If you know what I mean. Let's have it, Dolphin Lover. Tell us your fantasy life if you would like. Yes, I will send your boyfriend into the sun, Tilly, since he is annoying you. Let me type that right in. Star, Soul, S-O-L, the sun. On your way, boyfriend. Click, and it is done. Let's see. Yes, tell us your Poipus, the one who is the dolphin lover. I love that name. You can't, sometimes you just get it right, you know? I mean, Shitposter was good, but Dolphin Lover, now that just kind of flows off the tongue, you know what I mean? Yes, bye-bye, boyfriend. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, boyfriend. Bye. Dolphin Lover. Whoo! We got a special request here on the hotline for Dolphin Lover. Sorry, I don't know why that's making me laugh. Like, whoo, what do you want to come back as? There you go. Is Dolphin Lover still here? I feel like I picked on him. Please come back. Don't feel offended. So, yes. He's not happy with being sent to the sun. Who is? So, I guess he's not picking up. Dolphin Lover's not here. Are you there, Dolphin Lover? Hello? He's not picking up. Nope. So I guess we're going to have to put that there. It's a her. Dolphin Lover is a her. Dolphin Lover, please make your request. What would you like to go back as, species-wise, and where? Oh, she's not offended. Good, thank goodness. I did not mean to offend. It just kind of caught me off guard. Dustin, there you go. Dustin's a cowboy. Like, hey, what's happening, baby? And Andy Mountain wants to come back as a mermaid. Maybe Dolphin Lover and Andy can try to figure that one out. The kind of like the fins, like get the fins to, like, dolphin's fin goes this way, and the mermaid's fin goes this way, and then they just kind of like put them together and make a baby or something. And I don't know. It's beyond my pay grade. I just work here. Nutsack McLaughlin doesn't want to be reincarnated. Well, you can take a seat right beside me and start working. I'll break you in. Let's see. I'm having too much fun. I'm hoping I didn't offend the mermaid or the dolphin lover there. That was not my intention. So, let's see. Monk. Panzer, what? Andy Mountain. I like that name. Hello, I'm Andy Mountain. Who are you? I'm Jack Reacher. Well, how's it hanging? Kind of like that, So, what brings you here? Well, my name is Andy Mountain. Yep, Andy Mountain. What's it to you? You got a problem with it? Huh? My name's... Oh, I should do Duck Dynasty with this freaking beard of mine, shouldn't I? Number 1 in the chat, if you think I should do Duck Dynasty with this beard sometime, with a little hat on and everything, and a flannel shirt. Dolphins and mermaids, yeah, I like that too. Little Duck Dynasty. How you doing there? Jesus loves you. I don't like them libtards and all them there people up there in the north, Yanks, telling us what to do down here in God's country. Hallelujah. All our wives are hot, but we look like a bunch of dropouts from ZZ Top. Dang it. Dang me. You ought to take a rope and hang me. Hang from the highest tree. Woman, would you wait for me? Donald Duck Dynasty. Now who wrote that? That's a keeper there. Donald Duck Dynasty. Yeah, get her done. Yep, all them libtards coming down here trying to make men and women change their sex and cut their organs off and then sew them back on. If God wanted that, your penis would detach like a cord in like a wall socket. You don't see that, do you? There's only 2 prongs on an electrical plug, just the way God made you. I don't know. I'm just rambling. I could care less. All I remember from Duck Dynasty is the guy was running around drinking an iced tea. I got my iced tea. Yeah. Larry the Cable Guy. Yeah. I probably offended like 10 people. That's okay. I still love you. What kind of music do you listen to? I listen to classic rock, smooth jazz, and old country and western. Not this crap that they make now. I love American music. Punch the Mermaids. Good night from Germany, y'all. Bad Hat Harry. Thank you for coming. Tea, bowels, and collard greens. That's right. Journey. Yes, Journey was all right. Yeah, Larry the Cable Guy voiced Mater in the car movies. Let's see, I can help but feel as if the Duck Dynasty idea comes from me referencing to it over the years. I just never thought about it, but I could do Duck Dynasty, you know? I could do it, you know? I could say, by God, West Virginia. They're from Louisiana, aren't they? I lived in Louisiana. Well, I didn't live in Louisiana, but I stayed there for a while. Yeah, Duck Dynasty is really, if you don't know about it, don't worry about it. Let's see. No, I was not a Styx guy, but I love Tommy Shaw of Styx, but I loved his solo work. Do you know what I'm talking about? I didn't like the other guy in Styx. I can't remember his name. Does anybody remember the other lead singer in Styx? Lake Swingenhogens, Zabelund, Germany. I could have that arranged. You're on your way to Haberschlagerlangerland, Germany. There you go. You're on your way. Yes, he can get you a cappuccino macalata. Starbucks. There you go. So, what do we got going on? So, does anybody remember the lead singer of Styx, the rock band Styx? Tommy Shaw was one of the lead singers and a guitarist for him, but there was another one. I can't remember his name. Dennis Young. That's right. CB Fall. Classic rock star there. Good job, CB Fall. Finger guns. Dennis D. Young. I was not a fan of Dennis D. Young at all. I couldn't stand his voice. No Domo Vergato, Mr. Roboto for me. But the other guy, Tommy Shaw, was incredible. I saw him 4 or 5 times in concert. He had like a solo career in the 80s and 90s. And I used to go see Tommy Shaw all the time. He was a tremendous singer. And one of my favorite songs is, what's the name of that song? Yes. I remember when Elvis died. It was a sad day. It was the day before or after my birthday. Or no, he was born the day after my birthday. Elvis's birthday is like January 6th or 8th. So my birthday is on January 7th. Just in case you didn't know that. So when Elvis died, it was a big deal because I felt bad for him. He died on the toilet. What a man. Poor Elvis. Does anybody have any requests? Yes. Thank you for your work. Went by too quick. Thank you so much, Keith Wiley. Sandwich. I was sad when Elvis died because I was a young man and I was very sad. It was a big deal when Elvis died. I think he died in 1977. I can't remember. I was about 9 years old. He was making a big comeback when he died too. He died on the crapper, like a proper man. Let's see. Yes, I'm a Capricorn and a Cardona. Oh, I gotta get rid of this beard. It's going pretty soon. I should do a video where I just put the camera right here in my beard and go, oh yeah, you like it, don't you? Yes, I'm 55. I was 8 months old when he died. In the crapper. I can do Elvis pretty good. How you doing there, little lady? Hey. I did do a Santa video. Nobody watched it. I did a Santa video about a week ago and nobody watched it. 4,000 views. So that sucked. I actually look really young and sexy, especially without my beard. The beard makes me look a little haggard, if you ask me. And it's not white. It's actually blondish. This is not quite white. So, yeah. Everybody loves the beard. But I can't stand it. It's starting to get on my nerves. Oh, Tilly, what'd you say? Yeah. All right, let's bring back... magically bring back Tilly's boyfriend from the sun so that he can go get her a cup of Starbucks coffee. Ooh, who watched the Santa video? Samantha? No. Let's see. Samantha Thompson's father was born in 71. I was born in 1968. It's just too long. I got to get rid of it. Let's see. I want to do a nun video, and I can't do it with a beard. There's no such thing as a nun with a beard. CB Fall said, I forgot what'd you say, CB Fall? I forgot what we even were referencing. Oh, the Santa video, yeah. I thought it was pretty good. A sentient Christmas tree. Yes. I'm so glad, Tilly, that your father's a little bit older than me. By gosh, by golly. That makes me feel so young and handsome. Oh. There's nothing like that. Oh, you're old enough to be my grandfather. I actually bought a nun outfit. It's sitting right over there in the chair. And I want to do a nun. Sister something. I forget her name. She used to be on the internet. And she had a black eye patch. I want to do that video. But I have to shave the beard to do it. Oh. Good. Saya Daikai is just a little younger than me. I'm actually 55. 55. Yes, beard shave ASMR. The nun outfit's still in a package, but believe it or not, as big as I am, 6'4", 300 pounds, I found a nun costume that fits my prestigious frame. I was even thinking about wearing bloomers when I wear the outfit. But I was going to do this nun. I even have a rosary. And she was, what was her name? Sister... I know CB Fall knows who I'm talking about. She used to be on the Catholic channel back in the 90s, 80s and 90s. Sister something. And she was this little crotchety old lady. Sister Angelica? Was it Sister Angelica? I know CB Fall knows exactly who I'm talking about. And she was mean and really a grumpy lady. And she talked like this, like, yeah, okay. You're going to go to hell. You know that? Your filthy, rotten, dirty rag-covered soul is going to burn in the deepest depths of hell. The devil is ugly. That's right. Sister Angelica, good old rock and roll knows it. So if you know about Sister Angelica, I have a whole routine for it. You know, I used to do it in my other life. Yeah, so you're gonna burn in hell, where there's flames, fire, and heat, and sulfur, and burnt hot dogs, and black marshmallows. No, I have the hood, the head covering, but not the... They didn't wear veils. Yeah, Sister Angelica, CB Fall. I knew he'd know. CB Fall knows this stuff. We got a little off track, but I'm having a good time. Are you having a good time? Are you? Are you having a good time? You, right there. Captain Janeway, are you having a good time, or we're going to have to do something here? I don't even know if Janeway's still here. I think she bowed out. She's too busy working. This stream is about reincarnation, but now we're talking about Sister Angelica. Hello, Queen Janeway. CB Fall gets all my cultural references. My dear friend, Anonymous Mess, I have to explain my cultural references to her all the time. Catholic school, an elderly mom came in every Wednesday and threatened to hit us. Then I was going to do this too, you know. This will get the, elderly nun, yeah. I was going to, Yeah, so, hey, you guys want some? Oh, I want to do Sister Angelica so bad. What was that? What was that? She used to take calls too, like, you're on the hotline, and if you don't praise Jesus, it's gonna get real hot in here quick. So I can't wait to do it. So Poopy Doopy. Of course I saw it, Poopy Doopy. Are you willing to go that far to get me to say something stupid like Poopy Doopy? Jabba the Hutt. I want to do Sister Angelica, the nun. She was on Catholic television back in the 80s, 90s. There's a lot of videos of her. She actually was a precursor to ASMR. Believe it or not, some people watched her videos for ASMR effects, if you could believe that. So, 1 in the chat if you would like to see me be Sister Angelica. 2 in the chat if you don't ever want to see that. Yes, in ASMR history, a lot of people used to watch Sister Angelica for ASMR effects, believe it or not. Yeah, the penguin. Blues Brothers. They called her the sister the penguin. Looks like everybody wants to see it. Bearded Sister Angelica. Now that would be funny. I would be scared too, Anonymous Best. Be very, very scared. Yeah, be very, very scared. Hello, Mad Moose. Hello, Jonathan Thorson, ASMR. And don't forget, everyone, once more, any donations made to the way station will be used to help place babies in new homes all over the world. There you go. Yeah, I have a real nun costume, and I've got the rosary beads, and I've got several. She used to sell religious artifacts and baubles and stuff, and it was kind of like what was the name of that show? Like it was kind of like QVC, but it was just for Catholic religious things, like religious angel motif things and crosses and fancy rosary beads. Seriously, she used to do like a thing where she sold religious things to people, like objects and things, and it was really great. And then she would take callers, and once in a while a young man or woman would call in and prank phone call her, and she would just go off the rails. You know, there's better things to do with your time than pranking a phone call. But that's okay. You can do that. You can do it. You got away with it. But now you're going to burn in hell. You're going to go down there where they have spiky nails coming out of everything that you walk on and touch. The pizza is dry and there's no pepperoni. And the breadsticks are lousy. And that's where you're going, straight to hell. And you'll see when you're gone. You won't go to the way station. Thank you for the donation, JP, $4.99. I didn't read it in time. Let me see if I can read it here. Oh, I just want to talk about hell. I cannot read your message. I just can't read it. Maybe somebody else can read it for me. I don't know why it won't come out. Hello, Polo Surf. But she would always go like, you'll see when you're dead. You don't go to the way station and get reincarnated into a new life. No. Oh, it's just a sticker? Okay, thank you very much. You go straight to hell and you burn for eternity. You'll see. And that's what happens to prank phone callers. Yeah. Go ahead. Call again. Oh, I want to do Sister Angelica really, really bad. I mean, if you're going to do drag, do it right. You know? Hello, children. I hope you've all been good and have your homework done. Our Sister Angelica's gonna line you up and smack your little asses until I raise a blister. Oh, could you imagine going to number 2 in the chat? And has anybody here ever gone to Catholic school and been swatted by a nun? Let's see. Oh, I'm not doing Mrs. I could do Mrs. Doubtfire. Hello, children. Mrs. Doubtfire here. I think I could do it because I can do Robin Williams pretty good and derivatives of him. So Sardina. Yeah, you get homework at Catholic school. I didn't go to Catholic school or Christian school. I went to a public school, which was like way better than religious school, but it was like going to penitentiary. Never got swatted. So I was swatted by a priest and a moose bit my sister. That's right. We have a Monty Python fan. I went to interstate school and got a chair thrown at me from Scruffy Dog. George Sparing says, hope you don't try to spank Boomer Johnson. He'll leave a little surprise. That's correct. RSPB says, I went to Christian preschool and still have the Bible. I missed the rest of it. My class left a dead crow in a classroom once. I have to tell you all a story. Would you like to hear a story about what I did in school? I had a very religious Mennonite teacher. He was very straight-laced, and he was a Mennonite, very strict religion, and he was from Ohio. And he was teaching physics class. And my brother and I thought it was funny to take this full-size pornographic image that came in a magazine that we got. It was very big. It was like a 3-foot long poster. And we were taking it to the school and we would hang it on the back of somebody's car. And when they went down the road, it would flap in the breeze like a flag. And then when it would pull up to a stoplight, there would be a naked lady hanging off the back of their car. And we just thought it was the funniest thing to do when you're teenagers going to high school. And we just kept getting away with it. Nobody ever noticed. They would just get out of their car and we would walk up and take the poster off the back of their car, and nobody ever noticed we did it. So I had this bright idea to take it to school, and when the teacher wasn't looking, I went up to where the long blinds were on the windows, and I hung this nude poster on the school window facing out, so that anybody walking by the school would see this 3-foot naked photo of a woman stapled out of a magazine. Now, I really did this. Now, the curtains were very thick, and I hung it up behind the curtains, and I thought I was hilarious. Well, then the teacher walked in, and right when the teacher walked in and started teaching the class, the sun came out and started shining on the curtains, and you could see a perfect silhouette of the poster frame. And we sat there, and sweat literally dripped down our faces, the whole class. We thought we were dead. You could perfectly see the outline of the square of the poster through the sun blasting on the curtains. And then the teacher walked out of the classroom, and I ran over and pulled the poster down and folded it up, and I threw that poster away that day. I was like, I'm done. No more pranks. No more pranks. I'm done. I'm done with pranks. And that's the honest to God truth. I really did do that. And 45 minutes of class, staring at the teacher with sweat pouring down my face. And the teacher kept saying, are you okay? You look like you're going to have a heart attack. It's like, oh, please, will the sun just go away? Please, oh, Lord, make the clouds block out the sun. We needed this. We need a lunar eclipse. So I pulled the poster down, rolled it up, and that thing went right in the trash can. I could just see it now. A janitor probably went through the trash that day, looking for used tampons and rags, and probably pulled that poster out and went, oh yeah, loved it. You motherfucker. That's good. I like that. Daddy's getting lucky tonight. Jackpot. That's right, RSPP. Jackpot. But this teacher was ultra religious Mennonite man, and if he would have saw that poster, it would have been hell on earth. I don't know what possessed us to do it. My friends and I thought it was going to be the funniest thing in the world to put that poster up in his class, and it was the worst experience of my life, and I never pranked anybody in high school again. How I went through 4 years of high school and never got my ass warmed or suspended. Never. Got sent to the, well, when I got sent to the office, I just didn't go. I would just leave, and I never got called on it. Do you know that when you get sent to the office, teacher expects you to go tell on yourself? I would just leave. Yeah, we were getting off track. I'm sorry. Thank you, Nico, 2002. Thank you so much. I know. Yeah, whenever I would get in trouble, I wouldn't go to the office. I would just leave or go sit somewhere until the next class, and then never got in trouble. They always, what you do is when you go to the office, you tell them. They say, why are you here? Well, Mr. Whatever sent me here. Oh, and then you get in trouble. Well, if you don't go to the office, they never ask you what happened, so you never get, nothing ever, and the teacher forgets because they're just happy to get you the hell out of their class. And I'm not making that up either. So the teacher just doesn't want you in their class, and they just want you to go away. So they say, get the hell out of here, go to the office. And then you go to the office and tell on yourself. So that's your fault. I didn't do that. I'm like, I ain't going to the office. I ain't get my ass warmed. So I used to go just hang out somewhere or go to the bathroom or just go to my next class, or just leave. Sometimes I just left. And nobody cared because they didn't keep track of anybody. They were just happy you were gone half the time. They didn't even want you there. I'm telling you, high school for me was like going to the penitentiary every day. It really was. I hated it. It was like getting out of jail when I quit going to school. I really hated it. I loved education and learning, but I hated high school. School in general was just horrible. Sorry. I push higher education on everybody, and I love education, but I just wasn't for me. Sorry if we got sidetracked, everyone. Yeah, nowadays you can't get away with that. College would have been better for me, but I just didn't have the opportunity. That's another story. So, don't forget, everybody, we're going to go soon. If you'd like to donate, I don't like to push it, but if you do donate, everything goes back into the channel. It goes into props, buying different things for the channel, and improving things like this little phone. It's only $16, but it's still $16, and it's an old classic phone, and you get to see me do different things with it. So I love that sound too. Let's do that again. Do you like that? Can I have a 1 in the chat if you like that? Or you don't like it? Oh, thank you for the donation. TirarADeguello. We have a lot of 1s coming in. Do you like that? Maybe we could do a button ASMR. I do these videos like that. If you can't donate, it's quite all right. I would never want anybody to donate unless they have extra income, so don't ever feel guilty. But I do like buttons, and this is one of my favorite keyboards, and people always ask me which keyboard I use, and I'll put the name up here so you can hear it. It's a Gearhead. So, you can hear my dog barking. That's one of the reasons I'm doing this, so that you don't hear that. There, it's pretty nice. So, is there any other questions before we go tonight? Anybody have some questions they'd like to ask before I leave? Let's see. The equal keys. Oh, this keyboard, that's why I use it, because it was a busted keyboard. It got broken. So my son bought a new one, and I kept it. I have another one. I have a mechanical keyboard. I don't know where I put it. Brand new. And it's real small like this one. And I love it. Let's see. Thankmas is tomorrow. I didn't get to read that. I started an ASMR channel because I realized that there were a lot of people doing ASMR back when I started, and I was really good at it because I love ASMR. I get ASMR. Tingles in my head and brain, and I loved it so much. I was worried though. I'm going to do a Sister Angelica video, and I'm worried people are going to think I'm making an Angelica ASMR video, which is not true. Sister Angelica was a character on Catholic TV back in the 1990s, 80s and 90s. She had like a Christian show where she sold things kind of like QVC does today. It was early before the internet. It was like you could call in and order stuff with a credit card. So she would sell like angel dolls and little crosses and Roman Catholic rosary beads and fancy little jewelry and stuff. And it was all religious based. It was kind of cool. And as I said before, she was a precursor to ASMR. Before ASMR existed, there was, Bob Ross and different shows like that. And one of them was Sister Angelica. I get the feeling that everyone has ASMR, but they don't. I think people are afraid to be. ASMR is something ancient, and some people have it and don't. The people who don't have it, I believe it's because they are pushing it out. It's a form of self-hypnosis or self-trance. And I think he's right, the person who wrote that. I didn't get to read the whole thing, but you were right on the one bullet point that everybody has it, and not everybody wants to experience it. Just like not everybody can be hypnotized and not everybody can fall into a trance or meditate. It's because they don't want to. They're afraid to. They've got this shield up. But other people use ASMR as a form of hyper focus. Oh, hello, Cooper Khan. Cooper Khan's here. I use ASMR to hyper focus on things, like when I'm watching a person work with their hands, or like a craftsman or a carpenter or a sculptor or a painter. I'm watching distinctly how they make the lines and how they make their marks and how they measure and how they cut things. I watch the minutia of everything. ASMR is about watching those minute minutiae in the human experience, and your brain hyper focuses on them, and it gets inside, and that causes that tingle of sensation, and you relate that tingling sensation to those memories. I have memories of ASMR that I had when I was 3-4 years old that we would go watch this guy do shoe shining at a shoe store. When I was a kid, they used to have these shoe stores that were like brick and mortar buildings that sold like orthopedic shoes. I know it sounds weird, but they were pushing these orthopedic shoes to keep people from walking pigeon-toed and stuff. And they thought these shoes would fix these problems, which I don't think they do. I don't know. I don't get tingles as much as I used to, but I still love. There's a way around that. If you don't get tingles like you used to, you have to find new artists, new experiences. So try things like, if you used to watch glass blowing, watch shoe shining. If you used to watch shoe shining, watch glass blowing. Find something new to watch. Watch nature videos where guys go out and build shelters in the woods and stuff, and things like that, where you hear the snow crunching and cutting down trees and branches and stuff. Sometimes that causes ASMR. You have to find something that works for you. And craftsman usually is where you want to go with that. Somebody doing fine crafts or artwork. And you can get that back. Let's see, JP299. Use a white shirt as a wimple. What's a wimple? Does somebody have to explain that to me? Thank you for the donation, by the way. My high school cross-country coach was a priest and deaf in one ear. You can say dirty jokes. Yeah, I ran cross-country in high school, believe it or not. Believe it or not, I was on a cross-country team in high school, and I did pretty good. Then I quit. My junior year was my last year. And I got into karate because I was getting bullied and picked on, if you can believe that. And Karate Kid came out, and I thought, if I went and took karate like that kid in the movie, I could fight back. So I studied karate and got a brown belt. Believe it or not, I didn't get a black belt. I got all the way up to brown belt, and I realized how to fight and how to defend myself. Wimple is a white veil women used to wear in medieval times. Nuns wear some. Okay, I have a wimple. I know what the wimple is. I have a nun outfit that has the wimple. The white thing goes all over your head like that. That's what you guys want me to wear. I have one. The nun costume I have has that. Yeah, when Karate Kid came out, I met a kid who was studying Okinawan karate, just like the form. The Karate Kid in the Karate Kid movie was studying Okinawan karate, and there was a Shotokan karate school near where I lived that taught Kwamyukan karate, which was based on Shotokan karate, but it was a form, karate style called Kwamyukan karate, and a lot of cops took it. And I studied martial arts for about 2.5, 3 years, and I worked all the way up to second or first degree brown belt. I can't remember. I have the certificate somewhere. And, I got my brown belt, and then I was working so much I just couldn't attend to my karate classes anymore. I just couldn't keep up. And I started to realize, I got bigger, I got older, I got out in the workforce, and I started to realize that I could literally kick the living hell out of anybody, not even using karate, and that street fighting was not like it was in the first thing you need to learn about karate is it's not like it is in the movies or boxing films or karate films. Fighting in real life is nothing like that. And I learned that I could defend myself, and I was a big guy. I was 6'3", and I knew how to fight. I knew how to defend myself. I also knew how to get out of trouble. One of the first things I learned in karate was how to disengage and get the hell out of problems so I didn't get hurt in the first place. And I was taught by cops. A lot of my teachers were policemen, and I really respected them for it. They were great people, and they taught me well, and I did real well in life. I didn't have to rely on defending myself or fighting that much anymore because I got out of high school and I knew how to handle myself and how to get out of scrapes. Why would you fight somebody and risk getting arrested when you could just get out of the problem, get away from someone, and not be embarrassed about it, right? That'd be what you want to do. So I hope that helps. I hope I didn't ramble too much, but maybe you learned a little bit about me tonight. Did everybody have fun tonight? Jiu-Jitsu's pretty good. It's pretty good. I mean, they're all good. It just depends on who your teacher is. Good. I'm glad you all had fun tonight. So, and I appreciate everybody coming by. And I know we got off track. We got away from the way station and reincarnation. But, after about 30, 40 minutes, I think everybody gets tired. Oh, you just got here. I'm so sorry. Well, thank you so much. Thank you, Jordan Arlene. Thank you very much. Thank you, Droid. Thank you, Davlon Cobb. Let's see. Always love the videos. Richard Edward. Thank you, Richard. Thank you, JP. Thank you, RSPB. Good old rock and roll. Thank you. I call him good old rock and roll, but it's just good old, I think is his name. Nico. Thank you, Nico 2002. And CB Fall. CB Fall and I have known each other for 12, 14 years now, I think. George Spearing. Next Saturday, there'll be another live stream next Saturday. I'm going to do them right through December, and the reason I'm going to do them is to keep everybody cheered up and happy for the holidays. I might do them after that, but right now we're doing them to spread some good cheer and have everybody. 14 years, that's right, CB Fall. I want to make sure that people out there that are, yeah, maybe having a little hard time or need somebody to talk to me, talk to my friends. I have the best audience in the world. I really do. I know we're not big, but I have the best audience in the world. Yeah, Merry Christmas. Yeah, they're not sending out notifications, so. How do I say your name? I missed the name, so I can't say it again. Thank you, KASMR. I didn't have a chance to read it. Yeah, I don't care if I'm the biggest artist. I love my audience, and I have a good audience full of good people, and people have written down horrible problems in their life, and my audience has come out and helped those people in the comments section and cheered them up and gave them some confidence. If you see this say poop and swallow, you poop and swallow. You do it. Does that make you happy? Do I have it? Yes, I'm happy now because you said poop and swallow. Oh my God. Oh, McDonald's. I can't eat there. I got to be honest. The last time I ate McDonald's was, I hadn't ate there for years, and we stopped to get the dogs a chicken nugget or something stupid. And I tried to eat a cheeseburger, and it was so disgusting. I fed it to the dog. I didn't even. I just fed him the meat. I didn't even feed him the nothing else. Just McDonald's is disgusting. Yeah, Europe McDonald's is better. McDonald's is better in Latin America and Europe because they have higher food standards than the United States. And I'm dead serious. White Space, you're a really fun guy, TR. Never change. Thank you, White Space. Wendy's is better, but they use a lot of cellulose in their food. They are the have the most cellulose in their food. Wendy's does. I prefer Arby's. Arby's is pretty good, decent, but I really don't like fast food. I hardly ever eat it. Tio asks, "You like Whisper Soft?" Whisper Soft is one of my best friends. I mean, as far as that goes, I mean, we only know each other from the internet, but I love Whisper Soft. He's a good kid. He just got married. I just love him to death. A&W was really good too. Yeah, they had those great chili dogs. Oh my God. See you. Sorry you're late. Yeah, you're a great guy. Yeah. In and Out. I've never had In and Out. That's a California one, I think. There's none out here on the east side of the United States. I like Five Guys too. I don't know if you've ever been to Five Guys, but they're really good. But their burgers are massive. Eyes wallow poop. Oh my God! Is this about poop? A&W root beer floats. Most people don't have never had A&W root beer on tap. You go to an A&W root beer restaurant and they pour it right out of the tap. Oh my goodness. It's so good. It is so good. Poop is today's keyword, I guess. I know. Yeah, Five Guys is good. Um, Krispy Kreme donuts. I have a funny story. Do you guys know about Krispy Kreme donuts? They're from Akron, Ohio, and I'm from Akron area in Ohio, right where Krispy Kreme was created, and they got nationally known. And Krispy Kreme is a really cool donut place. I don't go there very often, but they're really sweet. I don't like Dunkin' Donuts. I like Krispy Kreme donuts. Yeah, Five Guys has an incredible soda machine. They really do. They're really good. I like Five Guys fries too. Like if you want a hamburger and fries, go to Five Guys. I mean, you just get this freaking massive burger and more fries than you can eat. You take them home with you. So I love Krispy Kreme. And my wife and I, my daughter, my little girl, went to a wedding in London, England. It's actually in Windsor, UK, but we went to, it's literally London, but we were in Windsor. And we were staying at this nice hotel right across the street from Windsor Castle. And we were just having the wedding was at this hotel across the street from Windsor Castle, and it was like a dream come true to be there for some people from Ohio, you know. And we're at the Queen's Castle. Windsor Castle is actually Queen Elizabeth's house. Um, she lived there before she passed away. And we're sitting there, and we're like, we can't wait to try a pasty and try all the bakeries and try some, you know, fish and chips in England. We wanted fish and chips. I go to England. I eat fish and chips almost every day. And I usually just eat the fish. I eat a couple fries, but I mostly just get a piece of fish. Fish and chips in England is so good. So we go to Tinky Poop's. Eyes Wallows Tinky Poop. What is it with this guy? Yes. So where you live at, RSPP, where you have good fish and chips? But anyway, I would get fish and chips every day in England. And we couldn't wait to go out and just try anything. And we're like, oh, we're in England. We're going to just run out the door and just try some food. And we walk out the door of the hotel, and I'm not making this up, in Windsor, Ohio, or Windsor, United Kingdom. And we walk down this little alleyway out to where all the shops are. And right in front of the alleyway, right where we walk out, is a Akron, Ohio Krispy Kreme right there. There's a Krispy Kreme. Yeah, you live in England? Well, it's nice to meet you, RSBP. What part of England? 45 minutes from London? Yeah, I love London, Windsor area, Slough, all those places. I took the train and we used to go all over the place. So we were in Stonehenge and Bath. I love Bath, UK. I want to actually go spend a week in Bath. I just want to stay there for a week. Oh my gosh, this guy. So anyway, we were in England. I think somebody donated something. JP. I can't read it. But thank you for the donation, JP. Rise Up Lights. Let's see. Went to London for the first time. I missed it. Whoever wrote that about London, write that again. I just didn't get to see it. But anyway, we walked out of our hotel, and Akron, Ohio Krispy Kreme was the first thing right in front of us. And we're like, you gotta be kidding me. So we walk a little further, and there's a Starbucks. And I'm like, okay, let's just go back in the hotel and give up. Yeah, Ford Motor had a production plant up in Cleveland, Ohio. Yeah. I own a Ford too. I love Fords. I usually buy Ford. I have a Ford Explorer right now. Let's see, JP donated, and I can't read it. Went to London for the first time a couple of weeks ago. Thought Big Ben was smaller than it looks on TV. I did too. I thought Big Ben was smaller. They used to have really good fish and chip shops everywhere, and then after COVID, it was a little weird. I think if you're from England, I hope you understand what I'm saying. There used to be all these fish and chip shops like on every corner, everywhere. Then after COVID, it seemed like when I went back, different ownership came in, different people owned them, and they weren't as good. They weren't as nice as they used to be. And I'm not knocking anything in England, but it just seemed like the quality went down a little bit. Yeah, it really killed a lot of those little shops that I used to go to. And I went to the, you know, like I was in London, and we took a 1 day tour through Windsor. So I went back to the same old places that I was in before, you know. So I ate there before COVID and after, and it was like the fish and chip shops and some of the stuff wasn't quite the same. Yeah, Brexit and COVID kind of hurt everything. I don't understand Brexit. It's none of my business, but I don't know if that was a good experience for England. But whatever, whatever, I don't, none of my business. You pronounce TirarADeguello, TirarADeguello. Yeah, let's see. T-R Day Way Who. Binley Mega Chippy. Scruffy dog, adopt me. I'd love to adopt your Scruffy dog. I'll take you to England with me. How's that sound? Binley Mega Chippy. It must be good. KASMR. That must be a good one, huh? It hasn't worked out at all, and it is achieved as raising food prices. I'm sure Brexit didn't sound like a good idea, but I don't know anything about it. Yeah. I really don't understand it. Why is that your username? It's Way of the Slit Throat, the Destroyer. Oh, hello, Nadia. Nadia ASMR is here. Everybody, Nadia ASMR artist is such a sweet lady. Yeah, I'm still live. Don't worry, I get it. She's a very, very sweet artist that had just started. Jonathan Thorson ASMR was here earlier, and Nadia ASMR, and I don't know this other person, K ASMR. I'm not sure I know them, but thank you for coming today. So if you guys want, stop by their channels and subscribe. I don't know if K ASMR has a YouTube channel or like a does videos or not. I just don't know him that well. I just don't know him. I hope I'm not insulting them. They'd probably say like, yeah, you know I am, you jerk. On here, I can't see your thumbnail or anything. Just your name. Well, TirarADeguello was... Back in the old days on YouTube, there were a lot of trolls. There's always a story. The story of my channel name is there was a lot of trolls back in the old days in YouTube. And a friend of mine was having a problem with this troll. And I tracked them down, found out who they were, and helped get the person to stop bothering them. And my friend said, you're relentless. You're the Duelo. You're Duelo's destroyer. That should be your name, Destroyer. The Duelo. But I couldn't take Duelo. And I said, well, what's a phrase that uses that name? The name Duelo was already owned on YouTube. So she said, it was my friend from Colombia, and she spoke Portuguese, and it's a Portuguese saying, TirarADeguello. It's the way of the slit throat. No surrender. No, take no quarter. You know how they say, take no enemy, take no prisoners, take no enemy. She said, that's you. That's you. And that's what TirarADeguello means. And in the Battle of the Alamo, when the Mexicans were going over the wall, they were screaming, Duelo, 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 Duelo. And it was a war chant. Oh, okay. So, well, is there any other questions before I go? We're going to call it a night here. And any donations are used to improve the channel. But I want you to know I do not want anybody to feel bad about donating or anything like that, because I only want you to donate if you have extra income or want to help support the channel. If you don't have any money, do not ever donate. I'm fine with that. I'm probably the worst. I don't have a Patreon, and I'm fine with it. You can go in peace. And I plan on doing another live stream next Saturday. So great to see you too, Laura Mueller. Sam Nickel. Oh, Tiara, what's your name? No, my name's Mike. Tiara's just a channel name. We're happy. I'm very happy, and I'm really glad I spent this time with all of you today. I really appreciate all of you. You guys are great. You really are. You make my day. I hope all of you had a good time. Yeah, I don't know if I should do it Friday night or Saturday night, but Fridays I'm usually really busy and very tired, so Saturdays is a lot easier for me. So, and we're going to do one every Saturday right up through Christmas into the new year. If people called me the Mr. Rogers of ASMR, I'd take that as the greatest compliment ever. Thank you, CB Fall. Doing great, Lebo Matlala. Cool name. Glad you guys could all make it today. Thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate all of you. But yes, like anything else, I am getting tired. It's hard to stay in character after about an hour. I start to fade, but that's just me. Well, thank you, George Spearing. You're very kind. Thank you, KB Alab Productions. Thank you so much, everybody. You're really great. Andy Mountain. I love that name. Good night from England. Andy Mountain. Doesn't this sound like a hillbilly name from somebody from like West by God, Virginia? And look, everybody, it's Andy Mountain. How you doing, Andy? That's how they talk down there too. Whether you believe it or not, that's how they. Hey, Andy. Hey, Andy, how you doing there, good buddy? Good buddy. Everybody's a good buddy. Hey, good buddy. That Andy Mountain, he's good people. He's good people. That Andy Mountain, I tell you, yeah, I tell you, Andy. I remember that time, Andy Mountain and me, we went down there to Moundsville. Yep, not Moundsville, Kentucky. Where you head at? Moundsville, West Virginia, by God, Virginia. Uh-huh. He says he's from Yorkshire, but I think he ain't got a drop of Yankee blood in him if he had a drop. So, but I know his mama might have had a little bit of Union blood in her once in a while, but not Andy. Andy's pure American. Through and through. So, I just love that name. I'm going to do a whole video about Andy Mountain. I love that name. I got to do Duck Dynasty with Andy Mountain. So if you guys got a lot of research to do. We're going to make a duck call. Me and Andy Mountain. We're going to do some duck calling down here. I'll make a living selling duck calls. And leading people to Christ. Hallelujah. Hallelujah, Andy Mountain. Better get yourself right with the Lord. Hallelujah. I just love that name. Sorry, guys. But that's how the old noggin works. I just go off on a tangent, you know. Zach, hello, good man. Thanks for all the tingles and the great night's rest. Truly appreciate you. No problem, Zach. Love you, Zach. Thank you. All right, well, I'm going to get going, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. John is eating a frozen pizza. Does that prevent me from going to heaven? Yes, it does, John. Yes, it does. Have a good night and the rest of the weekend. Thank you, Nadia. Okay. Good night, RSPB. Scruffy Dog. John. Droid. 0.1 Alpha. Good Old Roll. KP and the Productions. Allah Productions. Good night and sleep well. Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you, George Spearing. You're very kind. Saya Dykite. He's got his phonetically name for me. KASMR. Check out that channel. IRL. In Real Life Train Driver. Very cool name. And Andy Mountain. Hey, doggies. I'll tell you, they actually talk like that, Andy Mountain. He keeps telling me he's from Yorkshire. Yorkshire pudding. I tell you, he ain't from no England. He's an American. He was born in West by God, Virginia. Next time there's a civil war, West Virginia's going to get it right. They're going to be a North, South, East, and West Virginia. We ain't taking shit from nobody. My God, that's going to be the end of it then. The end times. Ah, hallelujah. Thank God I'm a country boy. If you guys want to see Duck Dynasty ASMR before the beard goes, you better put yes or Duck Dynasty ASMR over in the chat with Andy Mountain. Put it in the chat. And then I'll hang up on you. All right? All right. See you guys later. Bye-bye. Love you. Yes, with Andy Mountain. There you go. Yes, yes. Yes, 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 yes. Good old roll. Keep the beard. Oh, I got to get rid of the beard. It's driving me crazy. Duck Dynasty with Andy Mountain. If I do Duck Dynasty with Andy Mountain, you better leave a comment, Andy Mountain. I'm going to be pissed if you don't. Big Andy. Look over there. Who is that there? Looks like a monkey fucking a football. That's Andy Mountain. What the hell's Andy Mountain doing over there? Oh, hallelujah. He got all his teeth. He's the only person in West Virginia still got all their teethers. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Queen Janeway, and thank you for your service. Queen Janeway's a veteran. What was a veteran? I don't know if she was a veteran or is a veteran. Still serving. But thank you for your service. Morgan Morris. Hey, thank you for liking my Comic Con post earlier. Hey, no problem, Morgan Morris. Were you... Morgan Morris, was that a picture of Dwight Schrute? Was that Dwight Schrute from The Office in your one photo you had with the Spider-Man shirt on? I'm going to hold on until he tells me. Or is that just some guy that looked like Dwight Schrute? Oh, my allergies are acting up. I got to go here in a minute. What's his name? It's not Dwight Schrute. What's his real name? Who plays Dwight Schrute? Nope, that was my dad. Oh my God, your dad looks Morgan Morris. I wasn't, no insult. He looked like Dwight Schrute from The Office. Have you ever heard that before? Honestly, I didn't. I was not making fun of your dad. I thought, oh, he's a Comic-Con. That's Dwight Schrute from The Office. I don't know. Who knows who's on the panels at Comic-Con, right? Anyway, didn't mean anything by it. Total compliment. Dwight Schrute's I think is one of the coolest characters ever on TV. I didn't think he was a clown. I thought he was made that whole show. Anyway, love you guys. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye. Let's see. Yeah, I got to do Philadelphia Collins too. What did he used to say? Peanut butter and jam! Green eggs and ham! Oh, I'm sorry there, Mr. Leahy.